And the opposition continues to hit out at the Prime Minister. Another reaction that's coming in from the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, who slammed the Prime Minister for his speech on Independence Day and has also called the Prime Minister arrogant when the Prime Minister said that I will be back next year to unfurl the flag. Before we bring in our colleagues, let's listen in to what Mallikarjun Kharge had to say.
ये जो कह रहे हैं वो ये अहंकार की बात कर कि मैं वो करूँगा। ये तो 2023 है, 2024 में फिर मैं झंडा लगाऊंगा। ये सब चीज़ें कहना ये तो दुरहंकार अहंकार की बात है। और बार बार ये अपोजिशन को लेके अगर स्वतंत्रता दिवस पर भी टीका करते रहेंगे तो देश कैसा बनाएंगे।
So there you heard what the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge had to say. He's hit out at the Prime Minister because our viewers would remember the Prime Minister exuded confidence in telling the nation that I will be back next year to unfurl the flag on 15th August. This is what has been picked up by the opposition, and we heard the Congress President saying that this is just arrogance of the BJP and nothing else. It's not just that. The opposition has also hit out at the BJP saying that the Prime Minister shouldn't have taken a jibe at the opposition because this was an address to the nation and this opportunity should have been used for other things. But what the Congress is calling arrogance, the BJP will say this is just confidence of the kind of work that we've done and the vision that we have for the country going forward. Let's also now bring in our colleague Sharon Elizabeth, who is joining us on the broadcast. And Sharon, that really is the question. What is being quoted or called arrogance by the opposition? The BJP will say this is our confidence because we're sure of the kind of work that we've done and also sure of the work that we will do in the future.
Well, and it is not, the first time that the Prime Minister has, in fact, given such a statement where he has confidently said that they will be coming back to power next year as well. We have seen a recent statement as well where he said that once, the next time when we will be coming to power, India will become the third largest economic country in the world. So, not the first time that such statements are being made by the Prime Minister, but time and again, whenever Prime Minister makes such statement, whether it is out of confidence, whether it is because of the ground reality that he knows, the opposition parties in fact hit out at him saying that this is sheer arrogance that is coming in from the Prime Minister, and that's exactly what happened today as well. Prime Minister Independence speech where he mentioned that next year as well, in 2024 on August 15th, he will be coming back to Red Fort and will be unfurling the national flag, and that is being seen as arrogance by the Congress party. The Congress president has in fact hit out at him saying that this is something that will be decided by the public, not by the Prime Minister or not by the BJP as to who will be unfurling the national flag next year. But not just this, a series of attacks that is in fact coming in from the Congress right now. We have seen that the Congress president in fact says that whenever he gets up to speak in Parliament, his mic is shut off, privileged motions are being moved against parliamentarians, and this is nothing but a muzzling of the voices of the parliamentarian of the opposition parties. So while the Prime Minister has hit out at the opposition have been of course hitting out at the BJP. So the war of words continues on the 15th of August on Independence Day today.
But Sharon, I want to understand another aspect from you. While the opposition of course is hitting out at the Prime Minister, the absence of the Congress President from when the Prime Minister was speaking at the ramparts of the Red Fort has not gone unnoticed by the BJP, and they in fact are calling this petty politics. Do we have any clarity on why Mallikarjun Kharge decided to skip the ceremony that was taking place at the Red Fort?
Well, while the Congress leaders, while speaking to the media, have been saying that this is such a silly issue to be actually raised by the BJP leaders, but the clarification has come from Mallikarjun Kharge himself. When this question was asked to him about his absence at the Independence Day celebration today at Red Fort, he went on to say that first of all he has issues with his eyes. There is ill health that has in fact been stated by Mallikarjun Kharge. Apart from that, he also in fact said that the security reasons, because once the event is over, the Prime Minister has to leave, and it will take another 40-45 minutes for the other members who are gathered there to leave. So there will be routes in different areas, and he had to reach here at the AICC headquarters at about 10 a.m. and that is why he has in fact decided to skip the Independence Day. But clearly that has not gone down well with the BJP leaders. They have been saying that this is clearly petty politics, while the Congress party has been saying that BJP is just merely looking for non-issues to be raised into a controversy because they don't have anything else to actually talk about the development or the kind of employment if they have generated on those lines are they're actually nothing much for them to say, and that is why perhaps such silly issues are being picked up for politics is what the Congress party has been claiming. Okay, Sharon, we'll have to leave that conversation there. Thanks a lot for helping us with all those details. Let's take a look at some other reactions coming in from the opposition.
मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी की एब्सेंस को लेके बीजेपी सवाल उठा रही है।
देखिए, मुझे लगता है राजनीति नहीं करनी चाहिए स्वतंत्रता दिवस पे। क्या उनके सारे मंत्री थे वहाँ? क्या उनके सारे सांसद थे वहाँ? नहीं थे ना। तो क्या वो स्वतंत्रता दिवस नहीं मना रहे? क्या वो देशभक्त नहीं है क्या? जो भाजपा के सांसद नहीं आए क्या? तो ये जो कहना, हर चीज की न्यूज बनाना, दुष्प्रचार करना, ये लाल किले की प्राचीर और स्वतंत्रता दिवस को भी नहीं छोड़ते हैं अपनी न्यूज बनाने के लिए। ये बीजेपी के लोगों को सोचना चाहिए। हर चीज में राजनीति नहीं होती। खड़गे जी पूरा दिन स्वतंत्रता दिवस के कार्यक्रम में लगे हुए, कहीं भी कोई स्वतंत्रता दिवस मना सकता? क्या रोक है कि लाल किले जाके स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनेगा?
परिवारवाद पे भी अटैक किया है।
परिवारवाद पे तो बोलने का अधिकार भाजपा को है नहीं। हर जगह, हर राज्य, उनके सहयोगी ले लो, सब परिवारवाद में डूबे पड़े। उनके यहाँ तो परिवारवाद की भारी भरमार है।
आखिरी सवाल सर, 15 अगस्त को मैं दोबारा आऊंगा और यहीं से झंडा लहराऊंगा।
मेरा कहना है कि ये बात कौन झंडा फहराएगा अगली बार और कौन नहीं फहराएगा, ये अधिकार किसी को नहीं कहने का। न विपक्षी दलों को कहना चाहिए कि वो नहीं फहराएंगे और न उनको कहना चाहिए कि हम फहराएंगे। ये जनता पे छोड़ना चाहिए। जनता तय करेगी ना कौन फहराएगा कौन नहीं। ये अधिकार, एक अधिकार तो जनता पे छोड़ दो कि वो तय करे।
Sir, how do you see the statement coming in from Prime Minister? Politics, dynasty politics is going on in opposition parties.
I don't know which opposition he sees dynastic politics. 50 to 60 people in the Bharatiya Janata Party in their government are related to somebody else who has been a functionary of the Bharatiya Janata Party or in government of Bharatiya Janata Party. Why doesn't he first look at himself, speak about why he's done that, and then we'll talk about anybody else.
All corruption happened during the Congress era is the big allegation that is coming from the Prime Minister.
Then how come people of Karnataka, people of Himachal Pradesh have voted against them on this very issue as to who's done corruption? So how many times will he repeat a falsehood? To be corrupt is bad. To say a falsehood about corruption is even worse.
One last question. Next year also I will come to unfurl the national flag is what the claim of.
We are all waiting. We are all waiting.